Hey guys, didn't expect to be seeing you here. I bet you're wondering. No, you're really not wondering, are you? Why I'm in a bunker, literally in my basement, in my house. One minute you're there, you're making all these epic plans to entertain the world. The next minute you're in your basement. So until further notice, my show is just going to be taking place right here in my war bunker. Okay? I got vinyls. If you need those when it's all over. I'm trapped. I'm really trapped, guys. Look there, look at that. I put googly eyes on Bush's baked beans. Listen, Bean, you've been a great part of the show. You're unforgettable, but I'm gonna need you for sustenance during these harsh times. So I'm gonna have to open your skull and drink your juices.
Oh no.
Slimy yet satisfying.
This ain't the Lion King, John.
Well, we may be here until further notice, but as they say, the show must go on, okay? So today, I'm going to attempt to lighten the mood and talk about the second most prevalent germ out there, actually. And she goes by the name of Gwyneth. Oh, that's right, she's back! This lady, okay? This lady, she's back. You know her. You know who she is. You know what she's done. It's with heavy heart and out of sync chakra, I must inform you. Goop has somehow gotten its own Netflix series. I know most of you probably know this by now. It's old news, but everyone's been non-stop requesting I take a look at it. So, as a man of the people, I figure I will give the public what it wants. Interestingly enough, it wasn't received very well by critics who cited that the show was peddling pseudoscience, basically. So the world hasn't totally lost its mind yet. That's one thing to count our blessings on, I suppose. So the actual name of this show is, and I quote, The Goop Lab with Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't understand. How has it come this far? Why will Goop not just stay where it belongs? Which is underneath the foundation of my house. In my cesspit.
Right.
If you happen to be one of those privileged few who haven't heard of Goop before, I'll just catch you up. Goop just happens to be the health and wellness company of widely renowned Hollywood actress Gwyneth Paltrow. Now, you know you're dealing with a reputable company when you got headlines like, Goop approved shrink says there's no such thing as coronavirus. Best part about this is that Goop has actually distanced himself from this former contributor. It reminds me of when Al-Qaeda was like, okay, listen, we might be terrorists, but these frickin' ISIS guys, what the hell? It's a little extreme. The concept of the show is brilliant. Gwyneth and her posse pretty much, there's no other way to say it, they put her staff through a literal gauntlet of human guinea pig experiments to, I don't know, find the fountain of youth or something. I'm not talking total shots in the dark. Like, one staffer will just wake up one day and be like, what if, like, swallowing liquid nitrogen, like, cures postpartum depression? Oh my god, good job, Jennifer. Yeah, let's try that. What if it does? Don't forget to sign your wrongful death suit waiver.
Wow.
All right, then. Let's take this dive of faith with them. We got 6 episodes, 6 steps, 6 chances for fatal injury. Let's find out the route to perfect health, according to Goop.
Uh-oh.
Hello? It's in here.
Step 1, doing hard drugs on the ground in a foreign country. Is it too late to back out, or
When I started Goop in 2008, I was like, my calling is something else besides, making out with Matt Damon on screen or whatever.
I'm 14 seconds in, okay? 14. And already, we've got perhaps a contender for the Guinness Book of World Records' largest humble brag. Technically 9 seconds, because the little Netflix logo takes up 5 all to itself. 9 seconds in!
Jesus.
To me, it's all like laddering up to one thing, which is optimization of self. Like, how can we really milk the shit out of this?
At least she's honest.
Just another day at the office.
You have 100 needles in your face, Elise.
Just like it.
What are you doing to people?
What the fuck are you doing to people? What the fuck are you doing?
I'm sorry.
You put
gotta point
100
this
needles
out.
in that woman's face, Gwyneth. We need
Action
answers,
picture?
okay? What did you get from that?
We get to
Looks like I feel
explore,
simple.
is this real? Do we feel better?
wondering.
And grapple with some topics that are hard.
You know, like
there's a lot going
algebra,
on
who needs
Including,
that?
like,
Biology,
needles in
see you
the face.
later.
Yeah,
Ethics,
is
definitely
she
this one.
transforming into a hedgehog?
It's my dog driving.
Isn't that beautiful? Seems that way.
I mean, it's beautiful in the same way like open heart surgery is beautiful. It's nice, but I'm not going to put it on my wall, James. I'm not going to frame it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't that beautiful? You ever wonder why that's not the see those dark spots? They're always chasing up down. They're not really checked.
You're being too supreme.
That's
You're
looking.
Okay, welcome. It's such an honor to have you both here.
Thank you.
Can you explain to us what MAPS is?
Well, Gwyneth, maps tends to be a diagrammatic representation of land or sea people can use to find their way around. Typically come from electronic to old, used by hikers, roadsters. Heck, I hate to tell you, even the odd pirate will use one of those bad boys.
This is the Multidisciplinary Association for Psychedelic Studies.
I would personally love to know a little bit about the trajectory of using psychedelics as a healing modality.
All right, let's slow down, Gwyneth. Let's stop using those big words, those trajectories and modalities, and let's keep it to some simpler, smaller ones you do know, like give and me and your and money. You like this? You know this one, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, psychedelics are back, and they're being used in the context of spirituality, healing, and celebration of transitions.
Okay, this is the footage you're gonna use to convince me? Oh, don't worry, it's completely safe. Check out this footage of Ink and Mo Howard shooting up hot lead up his nose. Clinical trials. Inject that straight into my newborn baby.
We wanted to explore psychedelics in a therapeutic setting.
Look, Elise, you didn't have to create an entire Netflix series just as an excuse to do drugs, okay? I'm not judging. I'm just saying. Can we be real here? Can we quit pretending?
We decided to try psilocybin, also known as magic mushrooms, in Jamaica, where their use isn't regulated.
Jamaica's like, I don't know, eat as many mushrooms as you want, hire a private militia. Fuck if we care. That's what we decided to do with the mushrooms.
There was
How
nothing
did you
healing
choose
about
who
the time I
went
tried
on the
it.
trip?
So the Goop staff nominated themselves and raised their hands.
When I tried to answer.
She's like covering her bases. Like, at least tell them I didn't force them. Oh, the Goop, they raised their hands. I please put me in the foreign jurisdiction with no regulations. So yeah, their first health experiment here is just literally the Goop staff going and taking magic mushrooms.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm on the edge of my seat. I wonder what's gonna happen next.
You can cry, you can scream, you can pound the ground. The only thing we don't do is get sexual with each other, and we don't take our clothes off. But other than that, literally anything goes.
I mean, okay, you can pound the ground, you can punch, you can scream. No sex though, don't want to see any boobies. You can take a centaur, gore your neighbor David. Don't see the boobies though. If the boobies come out during that, you're in trouble.
We're going to give 3 grams so we can be with the spirit of the mushroom.
Seriously, that puny thing, that's what you're bringing? For God's sakes, the spirit of the mushroom is joining us tonight. You want them to think we're a bunch of dweebs? Should have left this to me. Okay, see that?
Holy shit.
That is a proper roll.
Damn.
John, no!
Yeah, the spirit of the mushroom, yeah!
And he's gone. He's dead.
Where's Sasha?
In fact, who's Sasha?
Your energy is pretty good.
He's tripping balls,
Damn,
man.
we got some good shit in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I was right there, guys, to the light source. Yeah.
What's up? Hey, Doherty.
I feel a light source. It's turning into an angel in his fucking brain, dude. Oh, hey, I think I found Sasha. 2 of them, in fact, 2 Sashas, if my eyes do not deceive. What's that about? What's that? Stop jiggling his
that's
breast.
a nipple
Stop
rub.
that.
That's
Did he have some
sexual.
phlegmy
You're
loosen up in
sexual
there?
with each other, man.
He's
What
got
are you doing?
a chest infection? Well, I could call for that.
I feel like I'm the light of the center of the circle right now.
Sorry, was that? Well, I want to hear that one more time from you, Kevin.
I feel like I'm the light of the center of the circle right now.
Kevin's having a real good time. Jesus.
Yeah. The best of times.
Good work.
Whatever has happened again is better than what happened to me.
Oh, Pax!
I felt like I was
Look how
descending
hollow he
into hell.
sounds, too. It's like a fucking watermelon on there.
Terrible. It was awful.
Nice work there, Kevin. That was a rough one.
It was terrifying.
It was very beautiful to lie there next to Kevin and watch him be held by these 2 men in a way that he hadn't by his own mother. And
Don't you understand? All Kevin ever wanted was love from his two big, strong, hairy-armed dads. And now he's finally got it. I don't know if the mushrooms were necessary.
Go upstairs.
But he was on mushrooms while he found his two dads.
Sorry about that.
You look at the team at Goop, they are all carrying tremendous amount of pain and loss. You know, you, for example, what could possibly be wrong with you? You have everything.
At least lights around the house all day. Compliance work.
You have everything. You're beautiful. You're wealthy. You're famous. Like, shut up. You know?
Sorry.
She's a riot, isn't she?
Back to the Goop Lab.
Sorry. She's actually mentally disabled, that's why.
She decided to tell her
Since
off
going through
whenever
it,
she
what's
couldn't
been
respond to
your
it
experience
the
of
way
like
she
being in your body?
I've been carrying this sort of
murdered this bitch when the camera
emptiness and loneliness around for 36 years now. I've been carrying this emptiness and loneliness around for 39 years.
So is it 36 or 39? I don't get... Kevin, I have a feeling the mushrooms back there may have melted one of your cortexes.
And thank you for letting me do all of this fun stuff. And thank you.
Now go make me a coffee. Okay, we're on to step 2. Chilling with a crazy Dutchman.
I'm
Literally.
having a hard time with this one.
Me too, my ribs are.
7 degrees Celsius, 44 degrees Fahrenheit. Thermo-shockingly cold.
This is not just regular cold. I don't know what the stages between cold and thermo-shocking are. I'm assuming it's at least 3 or 4 colds.
Thermo-shockingly cold for a human to go into the water.
I know you're about to go in the water. Why are you going to do it? Stay out of it. Take a hike on a sunny day.
You cannot just jump in. This is dangerous.
I started to feel like a panic attack coming
It's not
on.
as bad as it could be.
No.
I can't really blame you. You get a crazy random Dutch guy going, "This is actually dangerous. I'm gonna make you jump in that water. You can't go back. You look like a pussy. But also, I won't let you. My arms are strong."
A human wouldn't last too long, and he would go into involuntary gasping.
Why are you gasping like that, man? That didn't seem involuntary. There's no way that's involuntary, that's all I'm saying.
Cold water is a great way to learn to deal with stress.
So this guy's pretty well known. His name is Wim Hof. He's like this insane Dutch guy who just like sits out in the cold in his underwear and just tells everyone they should do that. Because apparently that's the only way to resolve anything in your life. Oh, excuse me, you're not sitting on a glacier in nothing but underpants? What are you stressed or something?
You can go into the cold water and adapt. And with that, you become the alchemist of life itself.
I think you're getting a little carried away.
The water
I'm just sitting
he's
in
in
cold
right
water.
now looks like it'd be a lot
Which
colder.
good for you.
44 degrees.
I don't know what the alchemist of life
Hello.
I've just been watching YouTube videos of you.
All right.
What is her jumpsuit is like you said, something out of Top Gun.
Yeah, she's like a prison warden.
He's Dutch?
She's
You're
captured
the
these
living
people.
example of mind over matter.
Yes, that's
Most
right.
of these people are here, bro.
I am that.
Prison
They call me the Iceman.
That's what it is.
Recycling all kinds of extremes in the cold.
Oh, okay.
You know, you saying that
What you're in the process of
in
proving
that
is that
accident
this prevailing
is actually
belief that we cannot control
That's
our
what I say,
autonomic
the
nervous
essence
system
of this.
I've
is a
been
fallacy,
kidding with
and
my
that we
mouth every
can
eyes.
directly
Not
impact
only that,
and
where she
affect
is
our
a
immune
prisoner, and,
system,
they're
our
just letting her out for
mood,
like enrichment.
the way
This
that
is
we
what she
respond
chooses
to life.
do with her time
Yeah.
because she's rich.
Whatever you said, yes.
She's the human embodiment.
I am
of the
cold,
They're like
man.
she is
I
not right in the
mentioned
head
this.
and she's
I
a
am
danger to
cold,
herself and
man.
others, and therefore we have to closely
I
monitor
enjoy
her.
the ice.
Yeah.
Just by using the
If
mind,
this is
I
a
was able
simulation,
to make
she's
skin
definitely like
temperature
one of their
not
highlights.
go
Like,
down
people are sitting back
after
and watching her
exposure
and
of
be
cold
like,
water.
this bitch crazy, man.
Crazy,
I like
this is not
that.
true.
Yeah. That led to the interest of scientists. They injected
Yeah.
E. coli
Yeah.
bacteria.
Hey,
Like Rick
Jack,
and Morty's
Jack,
alternate
PhD,
dimensions.
do you
It's
see him
like
sitting in
one
that
of
pool of
those
water?
shows.
You see him sitting?
It
Get
shouldn't
that
exist.
cold
Gwyneth
away!
Paltrow, Morty.
I was able to
Gwyneth Paltrow.
defy
What do
the
you mean, Gwyneth
reaction of
Paltrow,
the
Rick?
bacteria
Gwyneth Paltrow,
injected.
Morty.
And you've taught
She's the
people how
answer
to
to
do
all of our
And you
problems.
showed people how to inject E. coli into you?
You don't know what you're talking about, Morty. You're a piece of shit.
All right.
Have a special
Beautiful
on Netflix.
people.
If nothing
Gotta
else,
go into the
Tiger
depths
King has
today.
taught us that.
That's cute. He made him wait in the shape of a snowflake.
Of course, you had to go
Maybe
with Tiger
cold,
King.
he's not
Netflix is not exactly in the business of making
go,
series for people.
Yeah, we're up on that. Oh,
I'm trying
God.
to do what you say. You keep screaming.
I miss my
Screaming something
I'm
at me.
ready for that, dude. I gotta get the BTK, dude.
Stop! When when can I go in the cold water and go home? What the fuck is going on?
I don't know, John.
I don't
Probably
either.
the most insane thing I've been asked to do for Goop.
Trust me, Anna, you're only in episode 2, okay?
Right.
I wouldn't be calling that kind of thing now. Also, hey, it's Anna, the associate food editor. Remember from the pop-up store?
Anna is one of our fantastic food editors.
Still don't know what a food editor is.
Breathe in, go out, breathe out.
It was so freaking cold. Like, if I didn't have the breathing techniques and didn't breathe the whole time, I would have not been able to move.
You know, I'm a little nervous, but I gotta face my fears sometimes. It's now or never, right? Let's do this.
There you go, John.
I can get back. I wasn't expecting that. I was trying to breathe when I could to get my nose above the water level. My heart was just beat. My parasympathetic nervous system was taking care of that. I didn't have to make my heart beat, so that was taken care of. Now I barely made it out of there.
Looking at the lake, it was a pretty massive oh fuck moment. Disbelief that I'm actually doing this.
Oh my God, she did it!
And not to sound dramatic, but I feel like that was a changing point in my life.
I mean, you don't sound
What?
not dramatic. Even Wim's all right, it's not that serious. Eject some Nicole and talk to me.
Would you come with me
Yeah.
to do push-ups?
I can't do a push-up.
This is the brief moment, Gwyneth Paltrow remembers she's human. Push-ups, yeah, oh, totally. I'd normally do friggin' 8,000 of those, but I just had a chewy bar today. I'm kind of my blood sugar's down.
All I can say is I know she's fasting. And
Oh, at least with the save, okay? She's at least that's what I pay you for, baby. That's what I pay you for.
she says she can't do push-ups. She's still gonna do more push-ups than I.
Even though she's clearly a decrepit skeleton right now, and you're basically a monster for making her do it, she's still gonna be down there doing more skeleton push-ups than me.
We are going to do push-ups.
How many do we do? As many as we can?
Just go.
Just go, just freaking go. The doors locked. Your security guards, I'm frozen. It's pure silence, dude. It's pure silence. It's supposed to part of the deal. Just so we get it out of here. I'm scared.
Are you tired yet?
Going good, ladies. Yes.
At least took the fall. What a surprise.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Strong.
Okay, 20. There. That's.
And she's
That's
fasting.
3.
I know. That's why I said.
Dad, you don't have to bring it up. That's what I said. I said, she can do more even though she's fasting. You don't have to bring it up. Because I obviously did it because I'm, she's my boss and I can't fucking turn her up. Buddy. You fucking weird fucking Iceman. Fucking weird dude.
I don't think I can do any more push-ups.
You give the best, you get the best. Just do that.
You're in the icebox now, okay? As far as I can see, it's you and me. In this room. And there's no way out. So you're gonna give me the best? You're gonna get the best? I'm Iceman. It's because I deal with ice and ice-related activities. All right, okay, moving on. Step 3, admiring the female form with grandma.
So now we're sitting with our genitals exposed. Ugh, skin doesn't fit. It's all blotchy. I got all these bruises. Naked little old lady with her vibrator.
Are they gonna show the vulva? Is this gonna happen?
Okay, I cannot show you any of that on YouTube, and frankly, I don't want to talk about what I've seen ever again. Moving on to step 4. How's step 4? Just literally psychics.
Energy is real, and there can be a positive energy exchange and a negative one. Once you become aware, you can start to help open you up energetically.
Psychics? What does that have to do with wellness? I swear, it just makes less and less sense the more it goes on. Basically, in this episode, they bring on this lady who claims she's a psychic and acts like she's straight out of Minority Report. You know where this is going.
So I'm just going to be quiet for one moment. Okay, we'll see what they have to say. Okay, I do have a female figure coming in on my upper right-hand screen, so that...
What do you mean by screens? What are you talking about? Screens? You seen a TV in your head? What are you watching?
I don't...
She looks like she's seen a lot of nose candy.
I'm trying to pull that through a little bit more. Don't feed me. Yeah, don't sorry, baby. No, I'm trying. I'm hearing what sounds like an EL or an L sounding name to me. Okay.
It's Elmo's. Red furry lesbian son of a bitch. Why do you have to drink so much?
Do you understand? Yeah.
I love how people don't know the basic techniques of this stuff by this year.
Come on,
Like,
it does happen to be one.
Shit's been exposed since like
the
like, yes, that's exactly right.
Credit card information.
Have you not watched the video on how to do this shit?
So I don't know what this has to do with wellness, but for this part, they pay everybody off, and then they exchange personal items, and then they're supposed to read the energy of that item, and then draw something about the other person that they got from the item. How did we get here?
Can you share what you got?
You're watching.
Yeah, so I don't know
What
why.
the object was.
It's this awesome dog. For some reason, I feel like this was given to you for like a birthday, but it wasn't supposed to be super sentimental, but then it like became sentimental.
Sorry, I'm not trying to like be awkward or anything, but like, I don't know, like, does that mean anything? Because that's what I was getting. Like, I'm not trying to be weird or anything, but no, I was.
If you ask for signs and messages, like really specific concrete ones from the other side, you will get them.
I ask you for a sign. Why do I not have a Netflix show? If this is be the bar, Netflix, if you are outeth of ideas, just give me a fucking call.
And so I was doing a reading for Anna, and she is skeptical. Yeah.
To me, this whole medium psychic world is very much like Santa Claus.
That's the truth. Just because something sounds so fairy tale-like and so beautiful doesn't mean it's not true.
Hansel and Gretel, Rapunzel, retirement funds.
First thing I say is like, are there twins in the family, or like a Gemini? Like,
I've been lying to my entire life.
Well, she was basically just saying this because it sounds fantastical doesn't mean it's not real.
The exact reason.
Are you saying Santa's real,
I keep
bitch?
saying
Are you
like,
fucking kidding me right now?
two back to
why I
back.
sit on
It's very
fat old man's
like,
life.
I feel like I want to talk about twins.
Okay, identical, fraternal, Olsen. I don't care. Just please stay on track, Anna.
It's one of those things when you're proving something that seems like outlandish and crazy, you have to be like spot on and you have to do it right if you want to prove your point.
Good on you, Anna. Good on you. You didn't cave. I'm glad Anna stood at her. I like Anna. She's the better angel of our group.
Is there like a funny story or a picture about a donkey?
Pretty sure
Or is there
Anna's
something with
just here
Shrek?
with a paycheck.
What the fuck, Shrek?
Anna seems relatively
I
normal.
genuinely wasn't expecting to bring up
normal as
Shrek.
one
You haven't gotten anything so
thing,
far.
but-
How desperate are you that you go to Shrek?
This is my second
She
story,
probably questioned her
and I'm
title,
seeing
too.
like a
She's
donkey, and I'm
she
not
saw the
sure
paycheck
what
and
I'm
she's like,
supposed
you
to
know
say
what?
about it.
Sure,
Well, you know, I agree.
Whatever.
I think I see a charade as well.
Fuck.
And a donkey performing it.
Is there anything with like a trip to Mexico?
No, okay, no donkey, no Mexico, no Shrek. What are you trying to pitch a movie to me? Eddie Murphy goes to Shrexico, starring Cheech Marin? I don't know what you want from me, lady.
I'd watch that.
This is really great. I think you're actually reading Lindsay right now. That can happen. This is the problem with
Wires got crossed. This happens all the time. What band were you on? Oh, I was on 16.1. That's Lindsay. That's not you. That's where the Shrek came from.
got chilled right now. So those first people who came in were yours, right?
Lindsay, in tears. All right, just a coincidence. Producer of the show, associate producers. Just a coincidence. She hears Mexico, burrito, Shrek. Oh my God. That was my grandfather. He was a giant Mexican Shrek donkey.
My father was just joking that he really wanted for the photo booth at our wedding in Mexico to have a donkey.
Oh, stop it right now. That is so funny.
my
I love
God.
this.
100% of plan.
They completely avoid Shrek.
They're right.
Just want to point that out.
Very funny.
Nobody answers for Shrek. I want to know whose life she was reading that came with Shrek.
She didn't even
And also
mention
fine.
spelling.
The man spreading whirlwind of massage.
You can measure the energy field of the body like somewhere between 4 and 6 feet off the body. The body doesn't end right here at the skin. The body is multidimensional. So when I'm moving my hands in the air and I'm snapping my fingers and I'm making sounds with my hands, I'm putting energy into the field around somebody's body and I'm changing their energy system just by the way I interact with it.
You know that? That's peer reviewed. I really don't know what to tell you about this episode. This one is about a magician masseuse. Like, am I supposed to make jokes about that? They're not trying by this point. They at least tried with the fucking ice water guy. He just goes around going, and then they get up and they just go, wow, how'd you do it, Doc? I couldn't come up with this shit if I tried.
So I've been hesitant to show it just because it can look strange.
Yeah.
But I think it's time for the world to see.
When I first met John, there was a woman on...
No, yeah, bring on the testimonials. Bring her on. Before, one of my spinal columns was severed, and then Max came along and went... And now all my bones are back. What? You fuckers. You fuckers. You motherfucker. I will rain hellfire upon you. Last step. Health span plan. Wow. Okay? This one at least looks like it could be related to health. Let's finish this saga, shall we?
Why didn't I get that one? I get the stinky one. Are you ready for your diet, oldie? I'm ready.
Really? Nothing weird, nothing scary? This was just them doing diets? Okay. Alright, I can get with this. Here's my diet. I got ramen I gotta eat on Wednesday with a Red Bull on Wednesday. That red brand deep dish is gonna be on Wednesday.
I have some of those.
I like that now, actually.
I do.
But I don't know, something's weird here. This episode is suspiciously absent of Gwyneth Paltrow randomly separating the plasma from her own blood using a centrifuge and then reintroducing it into her own face using a needle gun.
And I'm gonna collect your golden broth. Yeah, she's spinning her blood. Beautiful.
And you put it on the forehead?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Actually, my throat. Alright, so how'd the diet turn out, though? I don't know why that was in there.
These little cones, they stimulate collagen formation, in addition to holding the skin back.
What is going on with this episode? I don't recall every diet coming with a side of facial reconstruction.
These devices, in general, last about 9 months in the body.
What you're telling me is those beads, they make me look like the Black Dahlia. They stay at least for 9 months in my body? Sign me up. Put that in. Go on. Put that bead in my face.
I just want to see your reaction.
Okay.
Wow. Who is that? Who's it, Jennifer Aniston?
Other than diet, what would you say is the sort of second most important? Is it sleep? Is it stress?
Okay, so after all this, why don't you tell us? Well, what was the moral of the story all along, huh? How do you get healthy?
It's everything you kind of know. Don't smoke, exercise, get sleep, and it seems like genetics plays a little bit of a role in it, so.
Get sleep, exercise, don't smoke, 90% of predetermined fate, you know, everything you already know.
It's like you say, the tenets of wellness are typically free. It's true.
Excuse me, what now? The tenets of what now are typically what now? Can I get that again?
It's like you say, the tenets of wellness are typically free. It's true.
So you tell me all that money I spent on your website, I could have got typically for free?
It's true.
All that money gone, all that time wasted.
They admitted it.
And I could have just got this typically for free.
It's true.
Oh, now I've just had it. She lied to me. She lied when I had nothing left. Hello? Operator? She lied to us. I believed in you. I don't know what I believe in anymore. I don't know what I believe in.